Okay, so good morning everyone and welcome back in today's class. Today we are on the day number 28. Yes, on the day number 28. Happy to see this thing that we reach up to this level now. Good. Okay. Uh, what we discuss or what we started yesterday. Okay, let me say this. Okay. So we are on the requirement analysis and the definition part. हमने देखा वेरीफाई किया वैलिडेट किया आर्किटेक्चर बनाया. Now the next topic it said define the design option. What it says the next two topics, next two topics basically in this chapter is basically key what is the best to choose and what is the potential value and why I'm choosing that particular solution, why recommending that solution here. Okay, so it is called the define design option, analyze potential value and recommend solution. What it say define design option, that is purpose to define the solution approach. Number one, by which you are able to identify the opportunity to improve in the business, allocate the requirement across the solution components, and represent the design option that achieve the future state. मतलब कि in this particular task, in this particular area, I am going to do 3 or 4 major things. The purpose is that number one, to identify the gaps. कि boss ये बताओ आपके gaps कहाँ पर है. Now you done the validation part, and after that you are saying that you have to define a gaps. I'll not say it's not a gap actually. It's a opportunity to improve the business. Gaps क्या होता है कि भाई मुझे ये करना है, यहाँ opportunity है, चीजें चल रही हैं, बढ़िया हैं, but need to be identified that what best I can do here, and the solution which you're thinking. You should allocate the requirement on that solution. कि ठीक है भाई, for XYZ I will be using the Java. For ABC I'm using the .NET. For incident change problem I'm using the out of the box. For request knowledge and catalog I'm using the customization part. I'm allocating the solution now. Options दे रहा हूं मैं वहां पर उसको, ताकि I can able to achieve my future state. When designing a solution, there may be one or more design options available. Definitely. Okay. Each design option represents a way to satisfy a set of requirements. Design option exists at the lower level than the change strategy. ये change strategy नहीं, number one. It is very clearly mentioned. It is not a change strategy. Means how to change. No. I'm not saying how to change. It's saying that now let's design, let's think the requirement I got now, how to do that part instead of the on the high level. Let's say it's a tactical rather than the strategical. मतलब ये बताओ करना कैसे है इसको. तुमने strategy बना ली बॉस. To get into the automation world, we have to go for the capability building now. To build the capability, we have a partnerships now. To get the partnerships, we need a funding now. To get the funding or the things, we have to do the org structure rearrangement now. Those are the strategy we done. Now on the tactical means on the ground level, how this can be taken care. Now to build the capability, what exactly we need? We will hire the architect, consultant, junior developer, senior developer, and the testers. How to hire that? Shall I go for the IJP, internal job posting, and take my company people to the next in this particular team? Shall I go outside? It's a tactical parts now. How to define that thing. So that is called the define the design options. Okay. As initiatives progress and requirement evolve, design option evolve as well. Let's again the same thing. Now I start building my team. I'm hiring people. Someone says in my team, hey Atul, why not you hire from our internal team only? Because the thing is that now you have few people from the outside who have a good experience. Let's hire from the internal team and get trained them. Another design option is coming. So that then they're saying the way you're progressing your requirements, enhancing your requirements, improving your requirements, going to solution side, then the designing option also be get changed the time being. And also the change, it evolve, it going to the maturity side specifically. Change तो मतलब तो बिल्कुल आपने X to Y कर दी नहीं. Evolve means you are going in the maturity side. Yes, okay, this is the right way. This is the right way. We are on the right side. Okay, to do this part, we have a three major inputs. Number one, you should know about a change strategy, company's change strategy, that how it will follow, because it say that design options are lesser than the change strategy. You have the requirements validated and prioritized, जो यहाँ पर हमने किया, एक यहाँ पर किया और एक 4 पॉइंट में किया था जहाँ प्रायोरिटाइजेशन की थी हमने अपनी, एंड रिक्वायरमेंट आर्किटेक्चर जो हमने yesterday किया, the block building, that how my requirements are connected with each other to get the desired results. Now what the screenshot says, what the cycle says, what the image says here. These are the three things. What exactly you need to achieve the designing options. You need to understand the existing solutions, future state, requirement traceability, and solution scope. These four guidelines help you to achieve the design options. And in that you will define the design option and you'll be able to, number one, task using this output. By using this output or by using this output, you can achieve these things. Okay. Now what element says here? This is boss सबसे पहला तो point आपका सबसे पहला consideration क्या है? Define the solution approach. Now if you notice from this particular topic onwards, we are mainly discussing on the solution, not on the requirement. वो requirement यहाँ खत्म हो गई सारी. All the requirement discussion is done. Now this is define the solution approaches, that how to do the solutioning of this particular requirement. That is called the solution approaches. X करना है, Y करना है, Z करना है, A करना है, B करना है, C करना है. That we have to do. We have to be purchase or we have to be create. So it's saying this thing. Now let's say I want my company that let's guys have a automated accounting system. Okay. Now the option come, Atul, shall we purchase any software from the outside? Or shall we create our in-house software, or combination of the both? It is like building an in-house tool or getting the third-party tool from the other one and pay for the license or all the things to them. In this case, the business analyst assess the merits of the both approaches. कि purchase करने में benefit है या फिर create करने में benefit है. The same thing. What is the benefit of the doing? Either I can go for the self-learning or shall I go for the purchased course? So this is come here. It says when you say the create solution component assembled, constructed or developed by the experts in the set of requirements. Generally now we are not, the companies are not going any in-house tool development. There are the multiple reasons. Sometimes it is expensive, less capability, more customization, not sure that how long it will be sustained or not. So this is nahi yaar, let's not go for the creation part. If it is a small one, let's say that in my house, I want to do the painting part. If it is a one wall only, I'll bring the paint and do it. But if it's a complete house, I'll go for the vendor that, hey, can you come and do the painting in my house? Again, it is a time when you as a business think that where is the benefit. बना बनाया कंपोनेंट में ज्यादा बेनिफिट है या नया कंपोनेंट बनाना चाहिए हमें या परचेज करना चाहिए. So purchasing means selected from a set of offering that fulfill the requirements. अब भाई कोई बोले मैंने अपनी कंपनी शुरू की, मैं बोलता हूँ यार मुझे ना माइक्रोसॉफ्ट का लाइसेंस नहीं लेना, बड़ा महंगा है वो, तो मैं अपना ही MS वर्ड बना लेता हूँ, ये तो पॉसिबल ही नहीं होगा, इट्स नॉट दैट मच इजी. So better I'll take a set of offering from the to fulfill my requirements. Still people says that they, it says BS says that maybe the both combinations also work, the combination of both also good. थोड़ा सा बना लेते हैं, थोड़ा सा परचेज कर लेते हैं. Like simple सी बात है. I'm if I'm alone at my home, I say यार let me do something. I can cook the chicken and I'll bring the chapati from the outside to fulfill my requirement. Or I'll take the ready to cook dal here and will bring the chapati or bread from the outside. That is totally depend on the merits or the demerits. Because you know that but making a chicken at home, making a curry at home is much better. If it will be safe, I can have it again tomorrow as well. ज़्यादा बन भी गया तो भी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, मैं कल नहीं परसों खा लूंगा. But if I purchase from the outside, I'll get a limited only. And not sure about the taste as well. अच्छा नहीं हुआ फिर. ठीक. Now second says identify improvement opportunities. कि how I can improve the operation of the business may occur or be compared. Means you are implementing a solution, that's fine, but still you need to be identify that how I can improve my business operations. Is the design, I should take a design that it should not create an overhead for my teams that oh यार तुमने तो सर्विस ना लॉन्च कर दिया, हमें तो बहुत मुश्किल हो रही है, हम तो पहले मेटल पे ज्यादा अच्छे थे. So instead of that, I need to be see that how I can improve their experience, how can improve their efficiency. So now in this area, it's saying these things. When you do the improvement part, you see the efficiency. Simple सी बात है. Every company is saying nowadays, hey, we need to improve the efficiency. Either efficiency in the process, either efficiency in the work part, either efficiency in any of the area. But this is one of the factors you consider that okay, we can improve the efficiency. This is the training helping you to increase the efficiency, because now you're able to dig out the discussions in a proper manner. It increased the efficiency. Wow, Suraj, you are participating very well nowadays in the workshop, because now Suraj have a capability for the same. He's understanding, he's thinking from a 360-degree angle. अब हितेश, सूरज या अतुल वर्कशॉप में जाके से बैठ के बातें करके नहीं आते. They think if I do this thing, what will be happen? Will it be improving the efficiency of the process? It is increasing the responsibility of the things. So either you can do automate something to improve the efficiency, or simply ask people to perform the re-engineering or the sharing the process kind of things. That is part of the efficiency or there. Means anything you can be add, improve access to information. भाई पहले कोई इंफॉर्मेशन पढ़ना बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता था. Now I'm putting the things in such a manner that everybody is able to assess that particular information in a quick manner. Earlier, what happened when this company started up and I joined, if I need to know about the leave, I'll send an email to HR. He will check after 2 days, then he will reply back to me. Okay, so this is the leave policy. Now, this is here. Why we are doing this thing? Let's keep it. It is for the employees only, right? Let's keep it on as one place and send the reminders to the people that guys, there's a policy link. You can go and check. Now, if I need to be checked the leave policy, resignation policy, retention policy, bonus policy, maternity policy, anything I want to see, I can go and check it there. It improves the access to the information. And it increased the efficiency for the HRs as well, because now unnecessary mails नहीं आती उनके पास ये वाली. Then identify additional capabilities. See, one more thing, this is not the limited areas कि बस 3 है तो 3 में ही करना है. You can think that what else you can do. Maybe capability है, I can say identify, or identify or increase the process score, satisfaction score should be increased, success score should be increased. So multiple things you can think in this area that was what parameter I can do here. So it says identify the additional capability. Yeah, मेरे पास ना technical लोग बहुत अच्छे हैं. Let me use them, let me ask them, train them in some other technology as well, and let's say guys, let's build an additional capability in our team. तो वो कहाँ से आपको यहाँ से चीजें मिलती है और डिजाइन ऑप्शंस में ये चीजें क्लियर होती हैं कि व्हाट ऑप्शन यू नीड टू बी डू so that it is good for the developer, it is good for the user, it is good for the BA, it is good for the BPC, and it is good for the customer as well. Once you've done that part, you've done the requirement allocation. It means, guys, let's start allocating the requirement to the solution. कि web page बनेगा Java में, workflow बनेगा, flow charts बनेगा, flow बनेगा Oracle में, ये SAP में, ये CRM में. So in this, what you do, requirement allocation is the process of assigning the requirement to the solution components and release to the best achieved results. अभी तक मैंने ये नहीं बोला कि हाँ यही मुझे solution लेना है. No, I am just putting कि ये वाला solution इससे achieve, ये वाला requirement इससे achieve हो सकता है कि नहीं हो सकता. I am doing that part. Allocation is supported by assessing the trade-off between the alternative in order to maximize the benefit and minimize the cost. ये तो सबका ही है. किस रिक्वायरमेंट में कौन सा सॉल्यूशन कंपोनेंट जा सकता है. We have to do the alternatives as well. Let's say example. Me, Suraj, and Hitesh, all three are the process consultant, and we need to prepare the flow charts. Now, to prepare the flow charts, we have multiple options: Visio, Miro, Figma, Tree dot something is there, Tree photo, Tree something is there, software is there. Okay, PPT, Excel, Word is there. Now, what is the best method to do that part? I think, guys, let's go for the Visio. Visio अच्छा यूज करने के लिए बड़ा कॉस्टली है. $100 का फीस जाता है साल का एक यूजर का. बट लेट्स हैव अ मीरो इन द प्लेस. काम भी हो जाएगा, ड्राइंग्स पे जो फ्लो चार्ट्स बनने अच्छे बन जाते हैं, और वेब एक्सेस से आराम से आप कर सकते हो कहीं भी बैठ के. वीडियो के लिए फिर वही होगा कि आपको कहीं रखना पड़ेगा, डेस्कटॉप इंस्टॉल करना पड़ेगा, वो सब चीजें. So that is called the allocation, and you, while doing the allocation, you need to see the maximize the benefit and the minimize the costing part, and then describe the design options. That, guys, these options are available with me. Which one is the best? We will see in the next topic. Design options are investigated and developed while considering the desired future state, in order to ensure the design option is valid. And what they say is that when you're defining the design options, consider these points. These are the important. Now, if I say in this, or in the 7.5, nothing new we are doing. We know, and we are doing these things in, day out. Now you can tell me, Suraj, are you not using the design options? कि बॉस इसको कैसे करना better रहेगा? You think कि cost किसमें पड़ेगा? Requirement efficiency किसमें increase होगी? We are doing this day in, day out. The only thing is that till now we are not aware that there is standard words, standard definitions for the same as well. When you design the elements, you always see that it is to do with the business policy and the business rules, aligned with the business policies. Business process to be performed and managed. It is easy to manage, aligning that part. People who operate and maintain the solution, including the job function and responsible. कि कौन क्या क्या करेगा, कौन रिस्पॉन्सिबल होगा मैनेज करने के लिए. तभी तो in a company we have different teams. ये IT है, ये HR. Why is this required? Because HR वाले को पता है मुझे क्या काम करना है, IT वाले को पता है मुझे क्या काम करना है. Okay. Okay. Then operational business decision to be made. software application things. So again, these things we're doing day in, day out. Parameters we have been knowing. Maybe if I say when I'm designing the design option, I need to see the capability as well. That do I have that much capability that can build this solution for me? Let's say till now I'm working on the ITSM part of the service now. My customer say, Atul, from tomorrow you need to work on the GRC or the HLSG or the CSM. Now design options are tough because I don't have a capability. I know that it is good for my business. I'm getting more business. I'm getting more confidence from the customer. But that is the thing. I don't have a capability. How is it going to be benefit? We need to do step number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 again. Now, what are the guidelines and the tools? Your existing solutions. Maybe for that you can use the document analysis part. Future state description requirement and the solution scoping part. And what technique you use? Benchmarking, what is going in the market, brainstorming, see what is thinking, document analysis is also there. Interviews are there, lesson learns are there, mind mapping is there. Even I can say the process analysis is there, because if you want to improve the efficiency of the process side, you can do questionnaire, vendor assessment, root cause, workshop. So multiple techniques are there to define the design options. Workshops में पहले, if you remember that workshop was a technique which we discussed in the requirement allocation. तब भी हमने बोला था कि लोगों को इकट्ठा करो और हम सब लोग बातें करते हैं. इसमें भी हम यही करेंगे. The only thing is that now we're discussing about the design, not the requirement. कि बस मुझे requirements कैसे improve करने हैं, फिर opportunities और design कैसे improve करने हैं. But the same process will be there. Workshop होगा, लोगों को बुलाया जाएगा, बैठेंगे, सोचेंगे, समझेंगे, minutes बनेंगे, stakeholders आएंगे, discuss होगा और decision होगा. So nothing new we are doing. The only thing is that the context has been changed from the requirement to the designing now. And in this particular step, again, all the stakeholders are required. These are the minimum one. Even I can say regulator is required because we're talking about the business policies. If you see here, we're talking about the business policies, right? It means the regulator, the sponsor also required in this area. So that you have to be do that to whom I should involve. They put the technique called the lesson learned. Why? Because maybe in the first phase you're designing, you missed out one important stakeholder. So better you learn that part from the lesson learned. And the next time you involve that particular stakeholder as well in your area. Maybe sometimes customer also involved in this. Because ITL 4 says end-to-end service management from demand to the value and co-creation of the value. That is the fundamental of ITL 4. कि बस ऐसा नहीं है कि अब आपको सिर्फ अपने कस्टमर को सर्विस देना है. Now it is the time when service customer also support you to increase your business, to enhance your business. तभी दोनों को वैल्यू मिलेगी. पहले एक तरफा काम था, अब दोनों तरफा काम होते हैं. That is they introduce the new word called the co-creation of the value. कि बॉस ये बताओ हम और वैल्यू कैसे जनरेट करें, तुम हमें हेल्प करो, हम तुम्हें हेल्प करें. That is the way they are be doing like that. So for me, customer is also one of the stakeholder in this area. And what output you're getting the design option. That number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. Yes, guys, we are happy to take these things. मैंने final नहीं किया, I did not finalize that part because अभी उसका potential value बाकी है. But we done this part that okay, flowcharts will be taken care in the Miro. Documentation will be done on the wiki, not on the Word, not on the Excel. Designing will be done, or maybe the static pages will be developed in the Java. Flow will be prepared in the ServiceNow. So these options I am getting, including the alternatives as well. And in the next topic, we are going to be discussing that what are the potential value I am getting from this. Before that, any question in this topic? Suraj, Hitesh?
No.
Good. Hitesh, all clear?
Yeah. Okay.
Good. Okay. The next topic says, as the name indicate, analyze the potential value and the recommended solution. We three need to go to Ladakh. Requirements are clear now. Options: car, bus, train, bike, walk. These are the options. Now ऐसा नहीं कि इसमें और एक ऑप्शन ले आओ, अब रैंडम ऑप्शन you add in one more option, नहीं फ्लाइट से भी चलते नहीं. In this particular area, you have a defined design options. आप यहां तक जो करना आप कर लो. If you want to add a plane, you can add a plane. You can, if you want to add a rockets, you can add the rocket. If you want to put the this thing missile, you can put the missile as well. But यहाँ पे वो चीजें नहीं होंगी. Here you're not adding anything new. No. You are just evaluating the options which you finalize in the earlier phase. तो ये वैसा काम है यहाँ पर. ठीक है, because you will be evaluating कि boss, if I am using this, what benefit I am getting. In the way of the efficiency, in the way of the working, in the way of the process, in the way of the consulting, in the way of the money. The purpose of analyze potential value and requirement solution is to estimate the potential value of the each design option and to establish which is the one most appropriate we're doing. Now tell me, are we not doing this in our day-to-day life? Do you think we are not doing? अब शादी में जाना है भाई, ठीक है, and I know that I need to go to with my family, complete family, my wife and my kid, my parents, 5 people are there. ठीक है, शादी है रात की, like we have in the North India side, रात की शादी है, and it's more than 100 kilometers from my house. Now, do you think, or you did not analyze to make a plan? Let's go buy a car. But my mom says no, let's hire a car, a big car, because when we came back, it will be very late night. You maybe feel sleepy, maybe tired. Then let's go and hire a cab, big cab, and then we can go there. Now tell me, in our practical life, are we not evaluating the potential value? We are evaluating. So what's new here? Nothing new here in this topic. Again, nothing new here, because we're doing this thing day in, day out. In your project, you're doing this thing. I ask question to my developer, why you're using the workflow? Why not we can go for the flow only? Because I know if they use the flow, the almost 70-80% of code is already ready. We have to just pick up and we have to just copy paste and make a changes there. So it says analyze the potential value and recommend the solution here. Okay. Analyze the potential value and recommend a solution. Describe how to estimate, number 1 point, and model the potential value delivered by a set of requirement, design, other design options. The problem is that how to estimate, कि मैं कैसे बोलूं कि मुझे इतना benefit हो रहा है if I use this particular design option. Okay. Analyze of the potential value includes the consideration that there is an uncertainty in the estimates. Yes, definitely. When you are doing estimates, there can be uncertainty as well. And value can be described in the form of the finance, reputation, or the market value. Correct. By company, Amazon did some changes at their side. But Amazon charging the same amount. But now the value has been changed. Reputation has been changed. Earlier, Amazon returned the product in 4 days. Now they pick up the product in 1 day and they give refund in the next day. It is not changing anything for the people, but it is changing the brand name now. Impact in the marketplace. As soon as this Zomato told that we are be delivering in the 8 minutes or the 10 minutes. Things totally change. Are they getting any benefit? No. They're increasing their market value. They're increasing their reputation. Then the other companies also started the same thing. Deliveroo, Food Panda, Uber Eats, all they have started these things. Okay, so we have to be see that what value I'm getting. Maybe qualitative, maybe quantity value. This is important here. Now, what are the inputs? Two inputs have potential value or the design option. Now, if I see the inputs here, I'm sure that technique will be the benchmarking. Technique will be the KPI. Technique will be the financial decomposition as well. I'm sure. That guys, these are the three techniques by which we can check. We can verify that which design options are available. Maybe the mind mapping also help me in this area. Right? So potential value can be used as a benchmark. See कि मैं कहां पर और मुझे कौन सी वैल्यू तक पहुंचना है. And design option need to be evaluated and compared to the one or another recommended option of the solution. That is the design option. Which I should pick up, which should I not pick up here. How it will look like? This is the way. To do this thing, two things. Major part is required. Business objective, current state, future state, risk analysis, scoping. But even I say that here business analysis knowledge as well help here. For two more guidelines, I can put it here, which I think my architecture can be help me here. Business analyst architecture help me here. To do this part, maybe I can say the documentation analysis is one of the technique I can use. So what it says, let's go in the elementing part. It says number one, define the expected benefits. Key, what exactly you want to achieve, you want to get. Expected benefit describes the positive value that solution is intended to be delivered to the stakeholder. If I deliver this particular training in the community, people should able to understand the actual purpose of the BA and my student should able to get a new job. This is what expected benefit I'm hoping from this particular training, right? Now the value can be benefit, reduce risk, compliance, business policy, regulation, anything. Now if I deliver this training to you guys and you attended the complete training end to end, now it can be maybe you're not changing the job, but it will helping you to increase your value in your project. कि नहीं भाई सूरज से पूछो, तेज से पूछो, उनको बड़ा नॉलेज आजकल. They're taking they're catching the points, and I'm telling you, if and we also experience. I was in discussion. People are discussing that, guys. Okay, we have a next a big, I can say the quarter planning from the next month, in the middle of the next month. We have a stories. I said, okay, I said I have a question. You're talking about the story. What about the features? Let's decide that what is the broader things we need to be covered in this quarter. People say, wow, it's a good catch. Someone says, I'm using the word global in my discussions. What do you mean by the global? Are you talking about the global as a universe? Are you taking the global as a value stream? Are you taking the global as a variable? What you're saying here? So this is one of the benefit I can say. मेरा कोई purpose नहीं है. Let's say for me this training is nothing. Just I want to be enhance my BA knowledge. मुझे कोई benefit नहीं है, but there is expected benefit that okay, I'll give a training. If I give a training, I will also learn the new things. So value can be benefit, reduces compliance, anything can be a value for you. Okay, user experience, positive outcomes. Your way of thinking has been changed. Okay, that is the number one point. We have to be very clear that what we want to be get. I'm not saying कि goal क्या है, नहीं. Benefits पूछ रहा हूँ मैं यहाँ पे. गोल गोल तो सब ऊपर डिसाइड हो गया मेरा, यहां बेनिफिट बताओ मुझे, इस अप्रोच के बेनिफिट्स क्या होंगे। एक्सपेक्टेड कॉस्ट, गोइंग टू लद्दाख फ्रॉम मुंबई टू लद्दाख वाया बस, हाउ मच एक्सपेंसेस, ट्रेन क्या होगा, बाइक्स क्या होगा, साइकिल क्या होगा, वॉक क्या होगा, because on the basis of that you take a decision. Like take example, family is going to be in marriage, my mom says let's hire a cab, हाँ उतना ही पड़ेगा, तेल तो उतना ही पड़ेगा ना, सिर्फ चलाने का फर्क पड़ेगा, हाँ तो ठीक है, उसको वो बोलेंगे चला लेगा, वो बड़ी गाड़ी लेके आएगा वो। एक्सपेक्टेड कॉस्ट हम चेक करते हैं। कॉस्ट टू एक्वायर द सॉल्यूशन, नंबर 1, any negative effects, number 2, it includes your cost, expected cost can be include the timelines, efforts, operating cost, maintenance cost, human resource, everything, जहां पर भी पैसा लग रहा है वो सब यहां पर काउंट हो जाता है मेरा। ओके, द थर्ड वन इज कॉल्ड डिटरमाइन द वैल्यू। इफ आई चेक माय बेनिफिट, if I check my cost, I can get the value from there. Going in a marriage by a big car, the benefit is that it is secure and safe. No dependency कि मुझे गाड़ी चलानी है, I can sleep in the car. Cost थोड़ा सा महंगा है, ठीक है, क्योंकि टोल टैक्स, पार्किंग I need to be pay. Now you are determining the value here. Is it be valuable to take this decision or not? To consider this particular solution and associate cost or not? Okay, so these things. So in this thing basically, as we know, भाई प्लस और माइनस वाला हिसाब किताब है यहाँ पे। तो एक मिनट रुकना यार, कोई कॉल कर रहा है सुबह, वैसे मैं तो सुबह ही नहीं है। ओके, सो इट कैन बी, वैल्यू कैन बी पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव, दैट यू हैव टू बी टेक अ डिसीजन। कई बार हमें लगता है कि बेनिफिट्स बहुत ज्यादा है बट कॉस्ट बहुत ज्यादा पड़ रही है, विल गो फॉर द सेम। कई बार लगता है कि नहीं बेनिफिट बहुत कम है लेकिन कॉस्ट बहुत ज्यादा है, विल नॉट गो फॉर दैट पर्टिकुलर ऑप्शन। ओके, सो ये चीजें हैं, बट इट सेज इन द थर्ड पैराग्राफ, potential value is an uncertain value, remember, like nobody knows that COVID will happen and my business will go down. Before COVID, I just took, I guess, 15 or 16 or 17 kind of work, this thing, guest lectures, but in the COVID my that lectures has been increased because everybody is working from the home. Colleges want that our students should be involved in some of the discussions, and I want that I should be able to deliver. I know that I cannot travel it, but I can deliver from the home as well. So that was the uncertain. Suddenly there's a spike in my guest lectures. मई में हुआ, फिर जून में हुआ, फिर जुलाई में हुआ, फिर जुलाई में एक और हो गया, फिर अगस्त में हो गया, एक सितंबर में हो गया, सडनली स्पाइक हो गया बिकॉज एवरी कॉलेज इज सीइंग दैट नहीं नहीं यार ये चीजें अच्छी हैं, बच्चों को इन्वॉल्व करते हैं, कम से कम 2 घंटे तो इन्वॉल्व होंगे इसमें. So it is uncertain. But as soon as the college has been open, the spike has been down completely. Because they are busy in their day-to-day life in the college now. So that's why it says that it is a potential value, is the uncertain value. Now the last important input is there. Assess design option in the recommend solution. We are able to see that what is the expected benefit, what is the cost, what is the value, and what is the value. Now on these 3 parameters, we are going to be decide that what is the best option here. And to do this part, what they say, what they say, check the available resources. Number one part, check the available resources. Constraints on the solution. Available resources means check your capability. Do you have that capability to meet that part? constraints on a solution कि नहीं यार ये तो नहीं हो पाएगा. We cannot go via hiring cab because if we go in a private cab, we have to get our vaccination certificates or need to go for the RT-PCR test. People can stop on the toll or the pole side and they can ask for the question. But अगर मैं अपनी कैब से जाऊंगा, अपनी गाड़ी से जाऊंगा, then nobody will stop because it's a family trip. I cannot faith on the driver that he's vaccinated and not all the things. Constraints a solution पे ये. Dependency between the requirements. Sometimes your solution is good, but it has been dependent on the other requirements. Limited value मिल रही है, उससे ज़्यादा नहीं मिल रही. So these three parameters you discuss, and again these are not the three. It can be more as well. Again, if I say that put this thing as per the company goal. Project का company का छोड़ो, project का goal क्या है? Vision क्या है उनका? Are they want to be continue with the service now for a long time or they just saying नहीं 3 साल के बाद हम बंद कर देंगे? But अभी 3 साल के लिए मेरे कुछ चाहिए इसको use करने के लिए. Clear होगा यहाँ तक guys? Any doubt?
No, no.
Okay, good. Now, if you want to do the assessment and the recommendation and the what I can say potential value, then you need to follow these guidelines. You should be clear with the business objective. You should be clear with the state current state. जो हमने 6th chapter में पढ़ा, future state ये भी 6th chapter में पढ़ा, risk analysis results, RAID log, and solution scoping. And if you know these guidelines, you can use these techniques. वही है techniques. Acceptance criteria, backlog management, brainstorming. See, they're saying brainstorming as well. अगर brainstorming है, then definitely there can be workshops as well. क्योंकि यहाँ पर potential value है. Solution आपका घर पे बैठे नहीं होगा. We have to bring the people together. Need to be thick. Maybe focus group. Maybe survey also I can say. See, focus group is also there. Survey is also there. Metrics, KPI, interviews are also there. तो मान के चलो जहां brainstorming आ गया ना, we have the other techniques as well. Focus group, document analysis, or I can say workshop, surveys. Because यहाँ पर if you notice in this particular area, you as a BA has no way to say yes or no to a solution. You need people to take a decision here. And on the day when we saw that BA is the one who do the collaboration work, who bring everybody on the same table, and then help everyone to take a final decision or to achieve the goal. मैं as a BA कुछ नहीं करता सिवाय लोगों को मिलाने के. In my calendar today, I have 4 or 5 meetings where I need 2 to different team members on the different team members from the different teams. सिर्फ उनको एक मीटिंग में लेके आऊंगा, अपना बोलूंगा बॉस ये प्रॉब्लम है, वो लोग डिस्कस करेंगे, बात करता हूँ, और कुछ नहीं करूंगा मैं उसमें. This is what my work here, to collaborate and to bring everybody here. And I have a multiple stakeholders here there. Mainly customers. देखो now they involve the customers as well. Why? क्योंकि costing की बात हो रही है यहाँ पर, options की बात हो रही है यहाँ पर. SME, implementation subject matter. I can say it should be regulator as well. Policies भी हो सकती हैं, sponsor है, right? And finally, in this phase, you are getting that yes, guys, this is the 2 or 3 recommended approach we can go. Again, we are not finalizing this. We need to go from Mumbai to Ladakh. Now we recommended only 3 approaches. Either go via car, either go via train, either go via bike. No flight, no bus, no walk, no bicycle. These 3 are the recommended one. In the chapter number 8, we are going to evaluate those solutions now. That is it fitting in my bucket or not? And do the evaluation part. And then if you see then the depth, recommend action to increase the value. Assess करो, measure करो, analyze करो, assess करो, limitation देखो, उसके बाद recommend कर दो कि बॉस this is the right way to do, go for the same. कई बार होता है कि the solution I'm recommending, I'm finalizing, maybe after some time it gets changed automatically because requirement change हो गया, circumstances change हो गए, thought process change हो गया, regulations change हो गई. Sorry. Okay. So any question till this point, guys? Number 7.6.
BA role is change manager.
नहीं, BA is not change manager. No.
क्योंकि हम लोग चेंज मैनेजमेंट में भी क्या वही करते हैं ना कि हम लोग लोगों को लाते हैं.
But change management in the change management, Surya, you are just talking about a one module only.
Correct.
I'm not saying that BA. You can say that you are a kind of a BA in the change management, but again, BA and change manager, these are the two different roles. BA cannot approve a change, where change manager can approve a change. You see, ये दोनों आप सिमिलर काम कर रहे हैं, लेकिन आपके रोल अलग अलग हैं. भाई अगर मैं अपने घर में आके खाना भी बना रहा हूँ, इसका मतलब थोड़ा कि मैं होटल में भी खाना बना सकता हूँ. या मैं कहीं बाहर घूमने गया और मैंने वहाँ एयरबीएनबी लिया, मैंने वहाँ खाना बना लिया. इट डजंट मीन दैट कि बॉस मैं घर पे भी कुक कर सकता हूँ, क्योंकि वहाँ पे मेरी मजबूरी है, मैं अकेला हूँ, घर पे मेरी वाइफ है, हम फैमिली है पूरी, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है यहाँ पे. ये दोनों अलग अलग रोल है. डोंट मिक्स इट, बिकॉज चेंज इज अकाउंटेबिलिटी पार्ट. बीए का काम है कि जो चेंज में इंप्लीमेंट होगा उसको कैसे एनालाइज करूं. चेंज मेरा काम है कि बस मुझे इस पे स्टैंपिंग करना है. यस, इट इज करेक्ट टू गो, इट इज राइट टू गो. ओके,
बट आगे लोगों को इन्वॉल्व कर रहे हैं, डिस्कस कर रहे हैं, इसलिए
but again you are involving, that's fine. You are using the BA skills there, but you cannot say that I am working as a BA in the change management. No. Agar if you say that I am work like if I talk about my side, I am a BPC for the change management team. I am also responsible for the complete change management, onboarding, offboarding, customer data, high level design, low level design. Yes, but I'm not approving any changes in the system क्योंकि मैं change manager नहीं हूँ. If I become the change manager, then my BPC role will be less. ठीक है, लोगों को लाता हूँ, डिस्कस करता हूँ कि but we're discussing about the change which is already finalized. उनका solutioning हो चुका है, डिजाइनिंग हो चुका है, हम वो कैब में डिस्कस करते हैं. Not discussing कि भाई इसको बनाना कैसे है. Right? If you say that you are a change manager, when you get notified, when solutioning has been done, जब वो सारा काम यहाँ पर हो जाता है, सारी लाइफ साइकिल खत्म हो जाती है, यहाँ आपको पता चलता है, okay guys, go and raise a change in the system now. Then you approve or reject. ठीक है, सिस्टम में है, it's good to go. Clear was Suraj?
Clear.
Okay, so let me stop the recording here, guys, for a quick part.